And here we are back in Belgrade, the city where it all began. I would like to sincerely thank the movement's current chair, the Arab Republic of Egypt, as well as the other non-aligned member states that actively supported this proposal. To see more than 100 delegations in attendance is both gratifying and humbling. The presence of so many of you here today should not be interpreted as a nostalgia, but rather as a clear testament to the enduring attraction of the universal principles of non-alignment. 50 years ago, the statesmen who gathered in Belgrade from all corners of the globe saw themselves as the collective embodiment of the consciousness of mankind. They fervently rejected the ambition to divide the world into two antagonistic blocks through the politics of colonial domination and economic exploitation. Representing the majority of mankind, they stood tall and united to announce the birth of a powerful new alternative to the hegemonic ambitions of the great powers. Dear friends, it is precisely in this Parliament building that our predecessors came together to adopt the Belgrade Declaration exactly 50 years ago. The timeless principles of NAM are formulated in that historical document. It contains a solemn resolve to make the policy of non-alignment an essential contributor to peace and stability throughout the globe. It is in this very chamber, the movement's founders crafted a vision of a more equitable world community, predicated on the establishment of a new type of international relations, one that scrupulously respects the sovereignty and territorial integrity of states. Their aim was to establish a lasting and universal peace, an inclusive system of collective security, a general disarmament regime, a fair and a just mechanism to transcend the gap between developed and developing. Nothing could be more natural. The increasing interdependence that has accompanied the arrival of globalization onto the world stage confirms the suitability of our active, balanced and a multidimensional approach to international relations. In today's world, general stability and prosperity cannot be consolidated without taking into account the views of the majority of the global family of nations. That is why we will keep extending our active engagement with the member states. Serbia has additionally been a part of global movements. This will not change. In the time before us, therefore, my country will maintain its sincere desire to work with any country which seeks to contribute to the strengthening of confidence and the peace in the world. To echo the language of the Belgrade Declaration, we feel that it is in Serbia's national interest to deepen and renew the historical friendship that were cultivated over decades. Our intention is to further intensify the present level of political and economic cooperation with the proud nations represented here today. Already, we have enhanced our presence in UN peacekeeping operations in a number of NAM countries. We have also established a World in Serbia Scholarship Fund for students for non-aligned nationals, enabling hundreds each year to study at the University of Belgrade. This is a continuation of the tradition that was established here in Belgrade 50 years ago. Tens of thousands of your countrymen were educated in this city and went on to contribute to the development of your proud nations. The only stipulation is that upon the completion of their education, they return home, so that this latest generation of students from non-countries can also participate in the development of their respective states. At the entrance to this parliament building, there hangs a large engraved bronze tablet in a commemoration of the first NAM summit. I leave you with a message inscribed therein. Confident of the strength of peace, justice and progress, here in 1961 was established the policy of non-alignment. Thus was mankind provided with a new global vision, instilling hope in a better and safer future for the generations to come. Let those words serve as a moral signpost to the movement as it embarks on its next 50-year journey, again from its home port of Belgrade, to act for the good of the world. Thank you again for your presence here in Belgrade, in Serbia, the Western Balkans, on this historic occasion.